Hello, we are standing inside the former legation of Belgium in Beijing. This place is one of the only places in Beijing today where we can get in and have a peek at what the diplomatic compounds that existed in Beijing before 1949 they looked like. Originally, when the Belgian representation in China opened up in the 1800s, then the Belgian legation was actually not located here. It was not very big, and it was located just outside what was called the Legation Quarter. But in the year 1900, when all of the foreign legations they were attacked, the Belgian legation was completely destroyed. And when the Boxer Protocol was signed in 1902, then this whole area was given to Belgium. This compound was a copy, or it was modeled after a residence of King Leopold II. And when we're talking about King Leopold, it is important to remember that he was not just any king. In Belgium, King Leopold is known as the Builder King. And that was because King Leopold had great ambition for Belgium. King Leopold is the one that colonized Congo. He took over this African nation, and he would exploit it in a way so that a lot of people would die under his rule, and rubber and ivory would be taken out of the country. So for that, he is today notorious. Now, the government of King Leopold was also had an invested interest in China. And if you look at the facade here behind me, then you can see that you have the Belgian lion on the emblem up there. Now, another sort of Belgian entity, a Belgian company, was also known for its lions. And here I'm talking about a company called Wagon. The emblem of this company with its two lions would in the late 1800s be known all over the world, because Wagon was the first company to realize the potential in luxury travel from Europe to Asia. They would create a fleet of luxury train wagons. You could take a train from Europe and a week or two later pop up here in Beijing. And when you arrived in Beijing, the company also had the first 5-star hotel of Beijing waiting for you. This I'm standing with here in my hand is a luggage tag from that hotel. It was the first sort of really Western style 5-star hotel. And if you have read the book Midnight in Peking by Paul French, then you know that all the way up till the 1930s, then this place would be a community hotspot for the foreigners that lived here in the city. Because this was where Inspector Dennis, that looked into the murder of Pamela Werner, he lived during the investigation. This hotel was not located where I'm standing now. It was located a couple of 100 meters in this direction. It's not standing anymore because it burned down in 1988. But talking about Paul French's book, then there is something in here that is of great interest. And if you come with me over here, then you can see that behind me we have a red building. And actually it was inside this building, on the other side, the side facing the road, that a dentist named Francis, he had his clinic. And Francis, or Wentworth Francis, is the major suspect of Paul French when it came to who killed Pamela Werner.